Okay, here is part two with life with Starlink Internet. We got a few video clips and some photos of the speeds that I got after I got the dongle, um, so I can plug in a Ethernet cord straight into the Starlink system instead of being wireless. This is the speeds that I got after getting that dongle and setting up the system as hardwired. Now, first video clip I want to show is it just happened that when they launched some new satellites, it just came over almost over the area where I actually live. And I got some video of that through the software that I used to see where all the satellites are and which ones I'm actually connecting to. So let's go ahead and get that started. Let's see. Yeah, that's a whole thing of satellites that's been launched. So let's see. Let's get that video going. Well, I have to say that is the most I ever seen connected at once. Would that make a difference of speed? That's what you call being connected right there. And at this time, I'm still connected with the Loco M2. Have not switched over quite yet. Ping. Oh, yeah. As I mentioned, that software um, just illustrates of the satellites that it would connect to. It's not associated with saying 100% that's what it's connected to. It's just, I guess the program is made so if it gets in a certain area, it's going to trigger and saying it's connected to it. But it would be nice to be able to connect to that many. And if they're just launched, they're probably not active yet, but it would be nice to see what kind of speed you can get if you connected to that many satellites at once. And after they get more up there, there's going to be more that's going to connect to at once. So the speeds are going to be more unless they start capping the speeds. And also, they have a business account that you can get now. I noticed when I logged into the account, and it's more speed. They actually have a speed written there, and it's more expensive per month, a lot more. Let's go ahead and finish this one. And if you look where I'm actually connecting to, the location, this one is showing, let's see, where is it? In Virginia. Now, the ones in the first video, part one, I do believe it said Washington. So it's moving, tying into different ground connections. And that just shows that they're turning them on further south you get. So the satellite's actually going to be able to respond quicker because, satellite's right above the ground connection. So it's just going to get better over time. But I noticed the connections that it's tying into, it's just getting more south and keeps going. All right, let's see what the next one will be. Let's see. Where we at? Right here. Let's try this one. This is a ping test to show what kind of pings that the system is giving me in my location. As you see, most of the pings are in the 30s, lower 30s. And that's basically when I run tests. That's about what I get. From between 30 and I would say between 30 and 40. And every now and then it'll stay in the 20s. Very rare that it actually hits 40s, or I have had it like 50s before, but very rare. Usually it's in the 30s. Here's a test that I did after I got the dongle to plug into the studio computer. Makes a big difference when you can actually get the full speed out of a system, not be limited to all right. Alexa over there wants to talk again. All right, let's see what else we got here. Here's a good one. We got 234 out of it, with still ping at 31. And here is a screenshot on my cell phone. When I started it up, I hadn't gone through any diagnostic yet. I just got it connected. Still offline. And this is visibility that it has in the app. After it runs 12 hours, it will show you if you have any obstruction like trees or anything else. It will be in red, which pretty much will tell you which direction you need to relocate your dish. And moving it straight up and higher is a good way to get out of the trees. But if you can't move up, you can move, right, left, or whatever to get it away from them trees or whatever it may be as much as possible. And this is the app that you use on your phone to see what possibly is going to be in the way. And this is very accurate because I set the dish up and it pointed to the satellites, and I stood right behind it and held the phone pretty much head height and scanned that area. And that's what came up in the screen of showing in the red. When I saw trees in this screen, pretty much it was accurate. So you can walk around with your phone even before you set up the dish to see where a good location. And then it came online, and this is the after it's been running for 32 minutes. You see that where it drops out. The milliseconds. The maximum is 52,493 milliseconds. That's when it's just starting up and tying into the satellites. After that, it stays in the 30s and 40s. And then you got your speed test, just you can do a speed test there. And this is in real time of speeds upload and download there. Let's see, I do believe that it's indicating that that it can't be it. I know I got more. Let's see. Okay, from the phone to the router, saying it can do 324 of upload. So I got plenty of my phone's definitely capable of doing high speeds. $227 upload from Android to the router. Let's see, what was that first one? Be sure. Yeah, that was the final end results. And this is some of the tests that I ran, speed test. And you see right at first, while it was trying to connect to the satellites and all, it's kind of low, and then it got better. And it stayed 100 or more after that. And then, of course, it dropped offline, obstructed, as you see right in the middle, right there, Y. Back online. And you see, it tells you for like the last 8 minutes, network issues. It dropped out for 4 seconds because network issues and unknown for 55 seconds. And that can be obstruction of trees or whatever, or there's a few other things they list as well. You hit that explanation point right there, like information, and it will tell you other reasons why and what's listed under unknown. That's where I set it out there. As you can tell, the grass is nice and brown, which is winter time. And that grass is just as green right now. It looks like a golf course out there, as far as I can see. See if we have any more. I think that's about it. But that's the kind of speeds that's the kind of speeds I got when I was plugged in directly to the system. And it's been going that way pretty much ever since. As long as I'm plugged into it, or if I have something to tie into 5G wirelessly, I'm getting 100 or more. As you saw that, I got a little over 200. If you get the satellite just right during the day and get the dish in the right location, you'll get them speeds. And that's what I was getting. I do believe that would be it. Yeah, that was the last one for this. It's a short video, but that is the speeds that I've been getting with Starlink, with my cell phone and on the computer. As long as I'm plugged in, I'm getting basically the same. Uh, they're maxing out somewhere between 250 and 325 download, and somewhere between, I think, 10 or 12 upload to like 35 upload on a cell phone on 5G and on the computer with it plugged in directly. So the speeds are good so far. It does have outages because due to trees around here, I can't sit it out where I want to because it'd be right in the middle of the road. Now, if I was in the home on the very end, well, that's next to the main road, and across the street is nothing but a wide open field. So if I sit in front of that home, point it towards the field, I have no trees whatsoever. But I'm not there, so I have to deal with trees back where I'm at. But it's doing good. So look for part 3. That one's going to be very interesting. Thank you for watching. If you hadn't already, go ahead and give this a good old thumbs up. And if you hadn't already, also, wouldn't hurt. It helps the channel if you subscribe, and also you get notification if you turn that little bell on. But until the next video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.